Some days more than others. So anyway, so we are here. Thought we'd have a. Let me get this stupid thing to come up. Of course not. All right, it said upcoming, and then it said live, and we're not going to connect. No, I can't do that.
Of course not.
No, not at all.
You want it to work?
Oh heavens no! I want my equipment to not work.
Yeah. Silly Billy.
I know, stupid. Figure it out.
And I gotta wait for my laptop to turn on.
Oh yeah. There we go. Okay.
Isaac says hi. Did you check the video out?
What was the video?
His lockdown sound demo.
That was just yesterday. No, I have not yet because we were gone all day today.
Uh-huh.
And you'll see why. We made a road trip. Yeah, we made a road trip. Whenever that's always dangerous when we make road trips because I always see too much stuff that I want to buy. But I really held it down today. But I'll show you what we did get. I found something that I did not think was actually here in this area. I thought I was going to have to order it online, and I've been wanting to get these, try them out. So I'll show you that here in a little bit. Anyway. Okay, let's see.
Hang on, I'm getting it. Hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Finally there? Oh, you know what you should do? Go grab those cars.
Oh, yeah, Richard Face says, what's happening?
Not a whole lot. We were just live yesterday, but I thought I'd do a live tonight because one big change is coming to the layout. Over the next what?
Quentin and Oki say hi.
Hey.
It's I missed the road trip. Sorry.
Yeah, we were actually thinking about live streaming the road trip down to Hobbytown today, but we just got so busy doing stuff there. And well, Hobby Lobby first. I was looking for tree sources because I'm getting ready to have to start doing all these trees along here. So I was trying to find something that would work. I couldn't find anything in their dried flower section. I was thinking about cutting little ends off and doing some work to them, and it was just be too much of a hassle. So we went back to the model area, as most of you that have gone to Hobby Lobby know. Did you get them all?
Yeah, I got that, this, and this.
Okay, you can just sit right here. I'll get to them.
There.
Watch the bridge.
There's one. And
if you weren't with us yesterday, Gabe broke our bridge.
Yeah.
So he was videoing and he slammed right into it, knocked it over, knocked all the cars over, broke 2 legs. So what?
Let's see. Trains to Plane says, I'm so pissed. I got some new track that my American stock can run on and one of the old pieces broke.
Oh.
Isaac says, oh, hey, that's what you need. Just saw BLI has an N-scale big boy. Or a Challenger.
Oh, okay.
Oh. The Crochet Lady says hi.
Hello there. All right, so.
And hello, everyone else who's joined us.
Yes. Yes. So, I'll show you what we got today. So anyway, like I was saying, I was out sourcing tree material because I'm getting ready to work on our park. And I could not find anything in the dried things. But anyway, like most of you know that have gone to Hobby Lobby, they have a whole section in the back that's a model area, just like it's like 2 or 3 rows worth. And they actually carry a lot of woodland scenic stuff. And I've been talking to you guys about this JTT miniature train trees. I don't know. They actually carry them. So because I was a little leery about buying anything because it's like, do their pictures look better than the actual product looks? So I was able to actually look at them up close, and they're not bad. They're going to take a little bit of work to really bring them up to a real realistic look.
Got some stuff here.
Yes.
Oki says Scale Trains just announced their new line of ES44, and they have the FEC group in the Mexico scheme.
Oh, cool. Well, I might have to keep my eye out. If I can save up for it, I might get one. So.
Trains to Planes says, now I need to buy another piece to actually run my American stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I also have about 30 to 40 different bug bites this week alone.
Bug bites?
Uh-huh.
Probably mosquitoes or something. Or I don't know. Okay, so let me show you what we got. Come down here. Come down here. Okay. So, and where are my glasses? There. All right, so here's what I found at Hobby Lobby. Probably should have made a video of it.
Well,
Yeah,
Trains to Planes sent a star for 2 jewels.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Holy cow.
What?
He's sending a combo of 25, 26 stars, 27 stars.
Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you very much. 29, 30. Wow, look at that streak.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. We'll put them directly into getting more trees. Since I now found a source for them. And they look good. So I think they look good. I haven't gotten them out of the package. We'll do a review of it and put a video up so you guys will know if it's worthwhile or not.
Isaac's now sending a combo of stars. 11, 12, 14, 15, 18. Oh my goodness, guys.
Well, thank you. Well, we'll put it into this. This is what it's going to go for. I'll show you here. Okay.
30. Isaac's up to 40.
Wow. Well, thanks,
45.
guys.
47, 50.
Well, we'll definitely put it towards these.
Oh my goodness. Trains to Planes is now starting another combo. Well, thank you guys.
Yes, thank you very much.
Very much.
We'll definitely put it into to this.
Wow, Isaac's sent 75 so far.
Oh my
It's still
goodness.
going.
Well, thank you.
Same with Trains to Planes. Thank you guys very
Yes,
much.
thank you so
Holy
much.
cow.
Yeah, we'll definitely put it to good use around
Absolutely.
here. Yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah, it just helps. Wow, 100 combo.
Wow. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Well, and all these things, you're going to get your name on the layout. So, since we're probably going to put that towards our forest, we'll put it over here on this right here where it'll be seen all the time underneath our big park. So, fantastic. Wow.
Trains to Planes is still going at 130.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So much. So much.
Oh my goodness, it is 155.
Holy cow.
107. Oh my goodness. Still going, yeah. Okie says I should start doing the auctioneer thing. And Josh says hi.
Hi, Josh.
Do I hear 160? Oh, we're at 207. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Thank you
very much. It'll go right here. And
yeah.
You'll see everything from it. So it all just goes right to this.
Isaac started another combo. 250 combo from Trains to Planes.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah, I'm taking a screenshot here.
Oh, thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, this really helps. So much.
Please contact us off the stream. After we're done tonight, please contact us off stream, and we're gonna figure something out.
Yeah.
This is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Isaac asks, so what do these jewels send do for you guys again?
Well, it goes these things. The money goes through, and it turns it. It's kind of like getting advertisement dollars. I don't know what the percentage is on this. What it boils down to per each one. But at the end of each month, we get from the advertisement on our longer form videos that actually have commercials in them. We get a little bit of money each month for advertisement, and then any of the jewels that come in and things like this, they all then go into that, and then we're able to get it, and then everything that comes off of that we put straight into the layout. That's how we're able to keep this going, and with the new things that we're getting ready to do that I'm going to tell you guys about tonight, some big things have really changed, and it's for the better. It's going to be visually more appealing. Yes.
I fix stuff all day, sent to Sunshine for 200 jewels.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, it'll go straight into all of this.
There we go, I can heart that.
All of this.
Trains to Planes says, I did 400 and something.
Yes,
like
thank you.
500 total.
Please contact us. Send us an email.
Yes.
Or put our email up there so they can see it. Contact us. I want to talk to you after it's all over with because this is really incredible. So thank you so much. I just want to touch base with you after we're done with everything. So like I said, it all goes right into the layout. We've never used anything that you guys have donated for anything else other than gone into the layout. So, like the big board that the Skid Row sits on, that all that lumber and everything came from donations that came in right off at the beginning when we were starting working on it, and that paid for all the lumber, all the hardware, everything. Otherwise, we'd probably still have that open right now. Probably wouldn't be to where it is today. So we put every bit into this, like resin. We buy lots of resin. Well, not resin, but PLA. We buy lots of filament with the donations that come in and the advertisement money that we get. That's how we're able to buy the rolls of resin that build all this stuff back around behind us. Because I looked in Gabe's room the other day, and there's a stack of spools in the corner that are empty from all the resin. I don't even know how many. I don't even know how many rolls of not resin, but of PLA that we have used since we got started. But there's got to be we got to be pushing like 40, 50 rolls of PLA at this point.
Vampire Gracie says save big money at Menards.
Yep. Yep. Oh, speaking of which, if you have a Menards near you, here at ours, I went this week. All of the CAT equipment is on sale. So if you're wanting to get some of that the N-scale CAT equipment, and it's the ones that are really cool. It's the ones that actually have like a little scene with them, and it has figures and extra scenery details, and it has like one of the vehicles. I think they were down to $4 a box, which has all that. I mean, it was a great deal. I went upstairs and saw it at ours. If you don't know where they store your Menards, I'm not going to make you go watch the video. If you don't know where they store all of the railroad equipment, CAT equipment in the off season, it's in the upstairs area at Menards. So you just find the stairs, go up, you'll find the shelves, and at least here locally at ours, all the CAT equipment, including a couple of the bigger buildings, were on sale. So be sure to check that out.
Trains Plane says I think per star is a cent.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you what the price of these were. So that you probably got us another box of trees.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were able to get another box of
Another
trees.
box of trees.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, that'll be great because I'll show you what these look like. These are actually pretty nice. All right. So these are the ones I was talking about. This is the JTT trees and something. I don't know. But here is what this is. And if you can see the price on there, I mean, it's extremely reasonable. Can you see the price tag?
Here,
You do it.
Okay. Focus, please. There we go. Sort of. Good man. You can see it there.
Yeah, then back out and show them the tree.
And here are the trees.
Yeah, you might want to tilt it to get some light on them.
Yeah.
They're actually really nice. I mean, that's not bad for what is the price on that? $6.99?
$7.99.
$7.99. I'm gonna really paint the trunks a little bit better, and I'm gonna bulk up the greenery a little bit. But this is a fantastic foundation for this. You can also buy without the foam here. I just got this because they were already done. They look like they're a little more three-dimensional. You can also buy the flat arms, which you can make into trees too, that had like 60 in the box. I'll pick one of those up if I like how these look.
Trains Plane says I might dabble in N once I get my 00/HO layout started.
Very cool.
Or sorted.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, they have these in HO too. These were just like the perfect size for N, but they also have these in HO scale.
And some of Woodland Scenics, the trees that they make, they're for any size.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, you can make trees for any size. I mean, these, like in HO, these could be like little tiny trees. This is also from JTT. This one was $6.99 for this box. So the prices are a lot less than Woodland Scenics, and I didn't really see much difference. I'm going to paint like I said, I'm going to paint all the trunks, and I'm going to use a little bit of light green to do some light highlights on all the leaves. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. And so when I do that, I'll show you guys how I do that. So we got these two for beginning where these are going is, if you're not familiar with what we're doing, this area right here in front of the elevated track, this is all going to be park area. So we're going to put all kinds of grass, rock, trees, maybe a little creek running through, a little pond, stuff like that. So that's where all this is gonna go. So you'll be able to see this stuff here fairly soon. I plan on trying to get some greenery up back here behind me within the next week and a half. So, so I'll review these and I'll let you know if they're worth the purchase. Because like I said, you can just go right to Hobby Lobby and get them. Probably order them right off their. If you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you, you can probably order them right off their website.
Trains to Plains says, I need trees and desperately need more scenery. I have a few cars. And
Yeah.
And a police box I'm going to use as the TARDIS.
Well, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. You have to get a little figure of Doctor Who standing out in front. That'd be pretty neat. So I'll let you guys know how these are. And this price is cheap. So this comes out to being like, this one has, how many trees does this one have? And it was only $7.99. It has 20 pieces. So that doesn't even come out to 50 cents a tree. So that's probably like 40 cents a tree. And it's not bad. It's all wire. The stuff is all done in wire. And then the stuff glued on. I'm just going to add some extra. I'm going to glue a little extra on and then I'm going to paint. And paint the trunks, weather up the trunks, and do some more of the light highlights on the greenery. So I'll let you know how that goes. And if that's worth it.
Trains to Plains says we should also have a TARDIS on the layout.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to have. So if you would, when we're done, so we don't forget, pop over to, in our community, is it the community section?
Yeah.
That we have a post up saying, suggestions for the layout for our Easter egg things.
Yeah.
So if you could go over there and just drop a thing, because we've been taking down notes on all the stuff that's been suggested for our Easter egg stuff. So if you do that, then that'd be great. Then we won't forget it. So that would be excellent. So yes, and again, thank you guys for that tonight. That was fantastic. So we'll go get more trees. So let's make this whole area here nice and green. I'm going to show you something here.
He says I'll do it now. I'll be right back.
Okay. So here's the other thing that we got in the oh dear. Nope, that's okay. Here's the other thing we got in the on the road trip day today down to Hobbytown. Remember when I was fussing about this big package? This is I did not know Evergreen had this in this big a thing, but then we saw them down at Hobbytown a little while ago, and Gabe picked up a package of it. And I was fussing at it because I couldn't get it to cut right. Well, it turned out my blade on my X-Acto blade was so dull. As soon as I changed it out, everything was working perfectly.
Isaac sent another combo of 7 100s for 2 joules.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Trains to Plains asks, what time is it for you right now? It's 8:18.
8:18
p.m.
Yep, 8:18. So we're in Central Standard Time in the U.S., so it's 8:18. So
2018 for military time, 24-hour form.
Right. So this might give you a clue as to what's getting ready to happen. The big thing that's going to change. It may or may not. I don't know. But I'm going to be using all of this along with the 2 sheets that are left over from the first pack that's down here on the floor. I could probably just say what we're going to do, and then because coming back to see it, they'll have to come back and see it.
Right.
So
Yeah.
there's no point in just like dangling that out there. And okay.
The Trains to Plains says it's 2 a.m. for me right now. Should I sleep?
We had that this week with the flying that we had to do. Well, I didn't fly, but my wife and son flew over to Nebraska to see her mother, and we had to leave the house at 2 a.m. because they took the first plane out at 6, and they had to go through. Since she didn't have the little star on her driver's license, she had to go through the TSA, and she had to bring a whole lot of stuff to prove who she was and all this. Gabe had the star on his. So they said to be there by 3 a.m. So that got us out of here really early last Saturday. And then Tuesday, they had to get up early again and come back. They had to do the same thing in reverse. I was able to sleep in a little bit more, but I don't sleep well when they're both not here. So I just wound up being up most of the night myself. And then I left really early. They came in at noon, like 12:45, but I left at I think it was 9 because I found out when we drove over to get them that Interstate 43 up to Milwaukee, they've got 10 miles of it where they've shifted everybody onto one side and it's down to one lane each. And I knew I was going to have a problem being later in the day, and I was right. Normally an hour and 10-minute drive took 2.5 hours. So because of that and being during the day at lunchtime going through Milwaukee. So
Trains Plane says it's a 4 to 5 hour drive to get there. And Isaac says just sent something to you via Gmail.
oh, great.
So you can do what you talked about earlier. if you
Yes, excellent. We will get back to you. So we'll probably write you tomorrow about it. And who was the other one that also did it? Trains?
want. Yeah, Trains to Planes.
Trains and Planes. Okay, so Trains and Planes needs to contact us through our Gmail also. Did you put the Gmail up there?
Yeah, I'll put it up again.
Okay. So it was just a long week with doing that kind of stuff. Tickets were pretty cheap, which I was really surprised. And it would have cost us almost as much to drive the distance over because it was a 9-hour drive versus just flying. So for an extra $100, they opted to fly. And Susan hadn't seen her mom in 11 years, so it was time for them to go back and do all that. And Gabe hadn't seen her in that amount of time either, and he was 10 the last time he saw her. So it was one of those things that they had a little time this summer, they decided to go do it. So, but going, I tell you, that night going Saturday, that was, so on the way there, I was cooking along. I don't, when I mean cooking along, that's 1 mile an hour over the speed limit. I just don't, when I was young, I would drive 80, 90 miles an hour on the interstate without any problem. I'd keep up with traffic. I would do it. So I was doing 71 miles an hour, and we were about halfway there, and I just happened to glance over my headlight. I do not like the lights on my wife's car at all. You turn the brights on, it does absolutely nothing. And the regular lights do not illuminate the signs at all. Did you know that? They don't illuminate the signs. I could not read anything on the signs at all at night.
That's insane. Something with the LEDs.
And with LEDs. So anyway, I just happened to glance as we were getting to go by 3 deer sitting right there, one right past the white line. And the one was looking right at me, and I was just thinking, don't run, don't jump, don't run, don't jump as I went by it. So I dropped them off, and I'm coming home at 3 a.m., and where that construction is, where you're down to one lane, you have no options. So I was really praying hard that the deer all stayed back in the tree line. So I won't be doing that drive at night anymore with that construction there. So we'll just have to figure other things out later.
Trains Plane says I'll email after or tomorrow because I'll probably go to sleep when you end the live.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Just be sure, don't forget to do it.
And Josh says our camera sounds weird tonight.
Huh.
But Oki said it sounded fine earlier.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, yeah, so if anybody's having any sound issues, let us know. We haven't done anything different. It's all exactly the way we normally do it. So
Oki says Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably could, but that's just extra expense. We were trying to keep things as cheap as we possibly could. So, I don't mind driving. I'm not that fan of driving at night anymore because of the cataract surgery I had about 10 years ago. It really screwed up my eyes at night. I get all those flares, those star flares on everything. I know they sell sunglasses that you can wear at night that have a tint to them that can get rid of that flare. I may look at getting into something like that. But I don't drive that much at night anymore, so it'd just be one of those things. So, okay.
Richard Face says it's okay here, and Oki says you guys sound good on my part.
Good, so I'm not going to worry about it then. So it just could be like localized with different viewers and stuff.
Josh, just try closing out of this and rejoining the stream.
Yeah, that might work.
Trains Plane says I have like 25 pieces of coal from real locomotives.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is really pretty cool. So I would put those in a little frame and hang them on the wall above the layout and stuff, or whatever you're gonna do. That'd be pretty neat. And identify what if you've got a list, identify which ones they came from. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me tell you guys about what's getting ready to happen. Okay, I'm gonna need you on the camera, Gabe.
Okay.
Because I need you to show what
on the layout.
what we're gonna do. Well, we're gonna focus in right here on what's getting ready to happen. All right, so as you guys know, here on Skid Row, we've really been, I kind of for a while because I really loved how this is looking, but I kind of started to see the limitations of what I've got here. And this, when we're filming on the outside, was really making a visual block, so I wasn't happy with that. So yes, I think you can probably figure out what's getting ready to change. This is coming out. This whole bridge right here is coming out the entire way. We're not getting rid of it, we're repurposing it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting right here on each one of these sections where the top and the bottom come together. I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to separate the top half from the bottom half. And we're going to go from 4 tracks to 2 tracks. This is going to go, so I'm going to reuse all of this, and we'll probably be able to fill everything in over here. This right here, this section right here, we're going to get 2 of these, and we're going to put them up on top, over this span and over this span. We're going to put 2 tracks. That is what I bought all of this for. Yay! So there should be enough between that styrene there and that styrene down there to be able to build these two platforms for either side. And then of course the handrails we print. So this is all coming off of here completely. What's going to happen now is this is going to come around here and it's going to go straight out over here in the corner. And we're going to have it start to do a downgrade. Yes.
Trains to Plane says he's going to use some of those coal pieces, crush them up, and glue them into some of the tenders.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
And Isaac says I'm back.
Oh, great. So we're going to take this and it'll end about right here. I've got some wood. We're going to put a piece of masonite right across here that'll be a visual block that we'll have the elevated come up, the single layer of elevated come up, go through something. We'll probably have a building right here to help the visual block. It'll start going downhill about right here. And by the time we reach over here in the corner, we'll be at this level right here. So we'll be roughly like from this height right here down to this height right here. It's going to be a heck of a grade, about midway on that wall. We're going to take the door off that's right behind right there. That is coming off, and I'm going to put a curtain rod and curtain over the door that comes in. And against that wall right there, that's where all the yards are going to be and our diesel servicing facility. So then on this side over here, same thing's going to happen. We're going to have the elevated track come right to about here, and it's going to curve a little bit right to about right here. And then it's going to start going downhill. And it's all going to meet inside the yards to where everything can go up and down from this level right here to the top level right here, which will be about, like I said, about that high on the foam. So with only 2 tracks, we're no longer going to have 4 tracks. We're just going to do the 2, and this way everything can go off, and we don't waste all of this space right here because of the curves on each side. The only curves we're going to have, so we'll probably wind up turning these around, putting them there. I'll just take these bottom sections off right here. The curves around here and around right there, and then off the layout. And then I'll use wood to do the inclines, and everything will just get all shuffled around over there on the in the yards, so that we can take stuff right out of the yards, and we'll bring a level coming across from the yards. It'll be at this level right here, so it can either come into here or we can start going up here.
Trains to Plane says I'm going to a gala that'll have 9 locos on 1 convoy, no coaches, 7 steam, 2 diesel. I can get the classes if you want.
That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
And Josh says I'll send you a picture of of his new project.
Okay, sounds good. So see, if we get rid of that curve right back there in that corner, we're going to have more room for buildings and all kinds of stuff. Plus the other thing that we were going to be doing is this is going to have to swing around, and we weren't going to have a place for our camera anymore right here. So now I can put a little park or something right here, and we can set the camera on it. We're doing all live streams, and the same thing will happen over there. So, and by getting this out of the way, we're going to take this out about another inch or 2 right here, and we're going to bulk up Skid Row big time on either side of the tracks. And we're actually going to have the roads, what roads there are, will all be barricaded so they can't go across the tracks. But we will have people walk over bridges on either side, probably like here, and maybe about right there. And then we're going to make this whole other side nothing but Skid Row as well. So I think that's going to be more visually appealing and more interesting by doing that than versus having this right here. This is still going to look great. It's basically going to look like this, just a little bit taller than what this looks like back here. and with 2 tracks instead of 1. So basically, it's still going to look really nice. I think this is a little narrower than the ones we have here, which is actually going to give me a little more space for the park up front. So I think that's going to look really, really good. So this is what I'm doing on Monday, Tuesday.
Rulist says, what a project.
It is. It's going to be a project. But I think I can have it wrapped up by Tuesday. If we can have it wrapped up by Tuesday, when we do our live stream Tuesday night, you guys will be able to see all of this in place all the way around. We're going to have 4 sections. We're going to have this, 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 and this. We should be able to almost complete up the elevated track to where I go get some, other than coming down into the yards, but we can start to probably test trains going back and forth anyway, right from here all the way over to here by probably Tuesday. Well, not until I get the track on, but the other thing that's going to solve a problem for us is I've been really trying to figure out what I was going to do about cleaning track behind these things. When I thought this is going to be a real pain trying to get something in here to clean within an inch on either side of this. So now it's just going to be all open decking up on top right here. I don't know, does this come off?
I think you glued it.
No, it's just a paint
Ah,
adhered. There we go. So let's see how that looks on those. Yeah, because I put this on here when it was curing. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look and see what this is going to look like. Let me face it your way so you can see the handrails and everything else a little better. A little dusty there.
a little bit.
Oh, that's going to look really good.
Yeah.
So we'll have one here, and then we'll have one over here, and there'll obviously be a gap between the two. We may occasionally put like a little crossover with a little bit of handrail, so that if they're on either side.
Willem sent a gold coin.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Like we said before, it all goes to the layout.
Oh, Trains to Planes says, I'm back. I have the list.
Oh, excellent. Let me get this. This is embarrassing. Well, this has been sitting here for a year. This is the first time I've wiped this off in a year, so it shows how little dust this room actually gets. So that's not bad. Okay, so that's what we're going to have. So just picture not having this bottom part on here, but having these 2 things, 2 of these, and then the handrail and the facing on the outside here with a gap in between.
Willem says, hello. What are y'all doing today?
We are showing what we're getting ready to do Monday and Tuesday, which is to reconfigure the entire elevated track. So, yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that's all I was going to say is, so this is how it's going to look. I think it's actually going to be structurally look a lot more appealing with the way this is going to set up with these. And then, of course, you know, these ties will all be painted the brown. Let me get one that's not, or let me straighten it a little bit. This is the piece I'm getting ready to do for the painting the tie video. So that's what that'll look like on each side.
Trains to Planes says, okay, here's the list. Belade Pacific, 34059. Marsh Atlantic, 3242 A1X. Terrier 72 Fenchurch, SECR 0165BR, Standard 5, 73082. Camelot BR Standard 4 Tank, 8151. GWR Saint 2999 Class, 33108 Class 73, E6040, the Bluebell Railway.
Ooh, I'm gonna look those up. We'll have these. We'll have this chat right.
We'll have it archived. When it archives, we'll be able to.
Well, let's take a look so I can get some pictures of it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sending that. We'll definitely take a look and see what they look like.
I could.
Well, either way, we'll have it and I'll be able to take a look. So anyway, that's going to be the massive project because my wife and son are going to be gone a half a day on Monday. So that's when I'll take the entire elevated track apart. And then I'll also re-glue the pieces that'll probably break in the process of taking it apart. And then on Tuesday, I'll start putting things in place and start figuring out what I need to do. We got a few things popped up.
Yeah, it's Trains to Planes that had to smash those names together to fit.
Oh, okay.
Willem says that looks cool. It definitely makes the city look more realistic.
Yes, yeah, I think that getting this off of here, I always liked that big bridge sitting there, but then it's just a monster. It was gonna be so prominent that, um, I think that's all you'd see. So by knocking it down to a single level and adding the extra details and looking at making it look a lot more industrial with that, deck sitting on top of the girders, I think is gonna look really, really good. So I'm actually kind of excited about it. I have not been happy about this bridge since the get-go. When we put the curves on, I was like, well, that's a little better. But then I thought, we're just gonna go with 2 tracks. 2 tracks, I don't need 4. We can just do 2 tracks and we can have by not doing the helix, but having the incline, the 2 inclines over here, being able to go from this level to that track level. We'll be able to run a train off of here, run it through the switches, get it into the yards, let it hit the incline and be up here. It'll take probably, it'll make it about a 15-minute run is what it'll make it. So I think that'll look pretty good.
Trains to Plains says I can email you that list so it's easier to read.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that would be really good.
Keith says nice color on the buildings.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we have been working on this. Slowly but surely.
And Elevator says happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday.
Yeah, end of the week, finally.
So Gabe got me the pieces printed. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I broke it. I was outside. It was windy. I was painting the buildings. I didn't have one braced really well, but the sides, the section that goes right here, this one sits on top of another section. And because this actually goes up to about right here. This piece fell off my painting board, hit the ground, into some dirt, and there was no way of salvaging it. So he printed me off this other little separate section here, so I'm also going to go ahead and get that painted within probably first part of this week, so we'll get this tower finished up. I've got just enough of this brown paint left in the can to get this all done and have it all match nicely. So yeah, so then that'll be done. I'll be happy. All 3 buildings here. I'm gonna take this color, the St. Tropez color right here, and I'm gonna spray some into a metal pan. And this trim that's right here, and the one that's right down here and right down here, because those are glued to the walls. That's why I couldn't paint them separately. I will come in and I will paint those by hand. Yes.
Trains to Plains says I'm assuming I'm the only non-American in the chat.
We have a few from England.
A few from around the world.
Yeah, we have a guy that
Indonesia.
And there's another guy, comes in from Pakistan.
Yeah, Pakistan.
Indonesia.
I think there's somebody from.
We have a couple from Australia
that
come in. And there was another one. It was like Nepal or somewhere. I don't remember which, but it was up in that area there, like in the Alps and stuff. So, but I think we have at least one more person from the UK. Seems like we had somebody from Europe, Italy or somewhere, something like that. So we've had a number of people over time. They just kind of come and go. Depends. I mean, it is Friday night or Saturday morning, depending on what you're looking at, or Saturday afternoon. So it's a weekend basically, and lots of people are off right now. So yeah.
Willem says, yeah, the building color looks great on the city. Also, were y'all in the tropical storm?
Were we in the tropical storm?
Yeah, did we have a tropical storm here?
No. I think there was one down on the coast, way down south in the States, but nothing has hit us. We got pounded with rain this spring, and then everything dried up on us. We haven't had a good rain now in probably about 3 weeks. I can't remember.
It's been a while.
It's been at least 2 or 3 weeks. I had to actually go out and water our smoke bushes because they need to get between. Our biggest one needs to get about 20 gallons of water a week, which when we get normal rain, that's fine. And our small ones need about 10 gallons apiece each. So I just let the hose just soak those. Because we've got about 6 smoke bushes in the front of the house. We just transplanted 2 more up there that I did off of cuttings. So yeah, we're having because I noticed it was like, the leaves are all like crinkling up and turning a little brown, and we see it all over town here. The trees are starting to lose leaves like crazy because it's gotten so dry. So we watered them in, and I gave each one they need. It's about every 6-7 days I'll have to go water trees. So we haven't really had any weather in quite some time. But when it comes here, it comes here. It's not like, oh, let's have a nice gentle rain for like an hour. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have tornado warnings, we're gonna have hail, we're gonna have winds exceeding 40, 50, yeah.
Hang on here. Isaac sent an eagle for 400 joules.
Oh, well, thank
So
you.
Thank you.
Well, that'll do another box of trees, real close to it. Yeah, so that's where this is all gonna go. So that's what I think's gonna look really pretty, is you're gonna have this blue elevated track, the colored buildings, and then right here will be the huge green space with all those trees. And I'm gonna make them kind of intertwine around this. And the other thing we're gonna be able to do too now, by getting rid of the double layer here, since the single layer was really low to the ground, is we're gonna be able to let our roads go underneath the elevated. So when I have if there's for example, if this is a road coming through, I could actually have it come all the way out to here, and maybe even continue it with a bridge coming across. So that'll give us options to do those kind of things by eliminating that second level.
We've got quite a few things.
Oh yeah.
Elevator asks if those are models.
Yes, all of this are 3D printed buildings that I designed. My son finished up the work on it, and he printed them for me.
Richard says we had a tornado here in Ohio last week.
Yeah, I've been seeing the tornado alley. There's been quite a few tornadoes lately. Yeah. Fortunately, we're right on the very top of it. We very rarely get any tornadoes. We get the siren go off all the time, but we hardly get any near us. Knock on wood.
William says, yeah, well, I'm glad y'all weren't, because it hit me on the coast and it was bad, but I did modeling with my cousins and uncle and grandpa.
Oh, well, that's a good way to ride out a storm.
Bull Monkey asks if we 3D print our buildings and terrain.
Yes. Everything here, the terrain is all done by hand, but all the buildings, everything you see here, there's not a single kit. This is all stuff we've designed, 3D printed, and built, and now we're in the process of painting. And then eventually this fall, I will get in to do all the window glazings with the shades and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Trains to Plane says, I want to give you a warning. If you're planning to visit the UK, avoid London at all costs. It's horrible. I've been once and hated it.
Oh, well, if we ever visited London, my wife would make me go. She wants to see London so bad. So I wouldn't have any options on that.
Crochet Lady said that storm hit Gulf of Mexico states, and Lansing Gate are quite inland in southern Wisconsin. Yeah,
we're quite a ways up. We do get when a big tropical storm or a hurricane does hit Florida or the Gulf, and it's strong enough, we will get the rain. It'll come right up to us, and we'll get the rain out of it. But we haven't gotten anything from that in a while. We've just been getting these ridiculously powerful storms that have been plowing into us from the West and Canada. So yeah, it's been no fun.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Vudka says 3D printing helps us so much, and you can be so creative.
It does. That's the only reason we really started doing this, is especially in N-Scale, because N-Scale doesn't have a lot of this kind of buildings that you can do. So when we first started talking about doing a layout, I told Gabe, I said, if we're going to do it, that's my son, those of you who don't know, he's the one you hear talking in the background. I said, if we're going to do a layout, we're going to have to get a 3D printer. And he said he would figure out how to do all the printing, and he obviously got it figured out. So, because it's really good. Any flaws on this are from my build, it's not from his printing. Because I can see where some areas that I've glued panels together, I didn't quite putty enough, and you can still see some seams, but I can live with that. So, yeah, he's done a magnificent job on getting all of that done for me.
Richard says, I've got to go, so everyone have a good night.
You too.
Thanks for being here.
Yes.
Trains to Planes, it says, also you should sell your files. They look amazing.
Well, thank you. We've been thinking about it. We actually do have the elevated track file up for sale, but we haven't really got into it too much. I want to show you guys some stuff that we just did 3D print. These are pretty cool. I talked about them at the beginning of the thing. These might be a little oversized, but they're pretty close. Okay, so one thing we printed last week was, I broke the wing off, but I have it over there, and I'll use my PLA glue and I'll get it fixed. Here's the RV from Spaceballs. We actually have 3 of these. We're going to have a fleet of them mounted with wires flying through the city somewhere. So we've got that. We've got a fleet of these. We've got a bunch of these. These are the spinners, the cop cars from Blade Runner. I've got to clean all these up. These have all just been, all that's been done to these is taken off the printer, and basically the support's taken off. I still have yet to come in, sand, file, clean up, and then paint, obviously.
Isaac says I'm done, minus the row numbers on one of my passenger cars. I still have 3 left to go.
Oh, that's a good accomplishment.
Yeah.
Okay, here is
Change the Plane says I'd buy those files and scale them up to fit my layout.
which ones? The
If we
buildings?
decide to say, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are all in, and because we scaled everything down, most of the files, most of the windows that we started working with were like based on an HO window, so we had to scale everything down. But why don't you contact us through an email? You put the email back up.
Yeah. I think he got it, yeah.
Okay. And we'll get in touch with you about it. Okay, this right here.
I'll do this. I'll repost our email for anyone who's interested in contacting us.
Okay, so we have 2 halves of this right here. Here's the bottom half, here's the top half. I've got to take all of the supports off and everything. But here is...
Vuka says, that's amazing. I love Blade Runner. Just wondering, did you like Blade Runner 2049?
Yeah, I liked them both.
Hey,
I liked the first one much better, but I did like the second one.
2099 is coming to Prime here.
Right. Is it a movie or a series?
I think it's a series.
Yeah, I think so too.
That'd be fine.
Okay, so here is the cop car. I don't know which way these go. Oh, it goes like this.
We have both now.
Have both what?
Both vehicles that you requested from that.
Yeah, I'm going to show them.
Uh-huh.
So I got to take the supports off the front, but here's the cop car from The Fifth Element, the flying cop car. So it's got the little anti-grav stuff underneath here. Because when we build our big building back in the corner, the Babylon, up at the very top, I'm going to have a spaceport. So nobody's going to know it's up there except me, but you may see occasionally when we do videos, we may have you'll see like some of these things like in the takeoff position. So here is it's in 2 parts, or I'll be able to hold it up so you can see it a little better. I've got to put it together, but there's and this is obviously a support that's coming off here. That's just a print support. So here's the cop car from Fifth Element. And I don't have the bottom to his cab.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Got you all 4 pieces.
I have this, and this. There's 4.
This is the bottom.
Which is the bottom?
Of the cab. This is.
I just showed that as the bottom of the cop car.
That's not the bottom of the cop car.
So where's the bottom of the cop car?
Yeah, because that goes with that.
Okay. But I don't know where the bottom of the cop car is.
What is that?
Well, anyway, here's Bruce Willis's cab from Fifth Element.
Hang on just a sec.
So we've got both of those. So this will be painted the yellow and everything, and with the little black and white checkerboards down the side. So there's that.
Josh says he just sent a picture of his new project on his
Uh-huh.
layout. And Lucas says I didn't know about 2099, and thank you for that, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Trace Plain says he'll send an email before he forgets.
Yes, please do. This is another one that's still in the sprues. This is another Blade Runner spinner cop car. So we've got about 6 of those. We'll have those posted throughout the city in various places. And here is from Blade Runner. Here is Decker's sedan. It's got all those. I still have to take all the stuff off of. These are all supports on here. But here's.
There you go.
There's the bottom. See, I told you I didn't have it.
You didn't have it for the other one.
So here's Decker's sedan that in the movie he's sitting on the side of the road in that dirty road, and then all those kids are like up on it ripping stuff off his car because they're like salvaging and scavenging off his car. So this is it's white. So this is his sedan, his personal sedan. And then you also see it at the end of the movie when he and the woman, the android, are driving off into the hills. So we've got those so far. So we're starting to get a lot of little things that are going to be around here. So again, if you've got an idea for something, go post it in that in our community page, so that we can start looking for files and start getting stuff and putting it together. I want hundreds of different things around here. I'm going to look for the land speeder from Luke, from Star Wars. We may have it like over here in the dust, a little bit of dust behind it or something, like whipping along like he's chasing the train or something. So we got all kinds of stuff. Oh, I found a really good TIE fighter. So it'll only be about the size of what the Winnebago is. I don't know which version it is, TIE fighter, so we're going to have a couple of those things. Of course, we are putting Godzilla back behind one of the buildings, one of the background buildings, so it'll be like his silhouette, kind of a little 3D painted, so he sticks out from the wall just a little bit. But he'll like be coming around from behind the building. So we're gonna have all of these really famous movie stuff things going on.
Willem sent another gold coin.
Oh,
10 jewels.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, times 2 times 3.
Oh,
gold coins. So
well, thank you. We're just going to use those for stuff around the layout. We'll be doing, well, because like I showed, if you weren't with us earlier, we did a road trip today down to Rockford, and I found these trees. This was only, I don't have my glasses on, $7.99 for this set. Been wanting to see what these look like and if they're worth it or not, but they look pretty good. So I'm going to do a little dress up to them, do a little bit of painting on them, paint the trunks a little bit better, make them more like aspens, and put a little more flocking on them and stuff, and paint some highlights.
Willem says that's for the layout for y'all.
Well, thank you. It will be going. It will go straight into the layout. Everything that we get off, like I said, we get off the gems, all the donations, all the stuff that we get off of our the advertisement that we get off our few videos that we have that are monetized on our long videos. We put everything towards it. I mean, that's buying the PLA for these things is expensive. So we've gone through, like I said, I'm guessing probably about 40, 50 rolls of PLA so far. That equates out to like $700-800 in stuff. But that's been everything. That's been our stations, all that. So, I was trying to think here. I think we had a lot to cover tonight. I'm just trying to think here. We may run the Amtrak around a little bit. For those of you who haven't seen the new station over here, we just finished. Well, it's not finished. Nothing's ever really finished. Because even though this one looks pretty done, I still don't have all my flower beds out here and all the people. And I don't have the window glazings in yet. I got to put the sign on. I got to put the handrail around up here. Yes.
Joey says, "Yo, what's good?"
Oh, we're just having a chat night. We're about to run some Amtrak.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah. So,
Isaac says whenever I post something in the community, it disappears.
Oh.
I didn't know what. And Isaac says, I didn't know that's what Jules did. Just thought they were a neat thing YouTube did.
Oh yeah, no, it's all a monetary thing. So,
yeah, so you can interact with. You can send up like emojis and stickers and animations and stuff.
Okay.
But then it also supports the creators that you send in the chat.
Right.
So
right.
It's really cool.
So I'm gonna take care of these. This is the air conditioning units that go on top of the station. I'm gonna paint that this week too. Yes.
Hey there, Closet Branch. How you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah, we've been here in a while, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, let's get some Amtraks out and running, and I'll get Gabe to kind of follow here and there with it, so you can see it going underneath the new station that we have over here. We still haven't picked out the file yet for our third station that's down here on this lower level. But we're getting there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be I know it sounds goofy, but trust me, it's going to look really good. We're going to use the Legion of what? Hall of what?
Hall of Justice.
Hall of Justice from the Super Friends.
Yeah, Justice League.
Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Hang on just a sec. Trains Planes asks, how long did it take you to get to 500 subscribers?
500 wasn't too bad.
So, like a couple months?
Yeah, a couple months probably to get to 500. Yeah, about like that. What took us the time most of all was getting enough hours to get commercials. That took us, was that a little over a year?
Yeah, that took us just up until November of last year.
And what did it for us on that was doing the videos on Menards, showing the buildings that were for sale, the model train buildings.
Should we ask them about what we're...
Oh, yeah, we could. Well, we're if you guys are interested, starting next week, occasionally we're going to drop a video onto the channel. During COVID, Gabe and I, almost everybody was stuck at home. He got me hooked on Minecraft, and we did a monstrous build, all underground. When you see it, if you know anything about Minecraft, when you see it, you're not going to believe it. Gabe has showed it to people, and they can't believe we did what we did. So we're actually thinking about starting it back up because we have an entire mine system. With the carts, you can jump into a mine cart and you can roll through this entire place. We're gonna build a huge helix that goes from the very top level, where you're outside, to all the way down to bedrock. So we're gonna put a video up next week and just see how it goes, and then we may occasionally, like on a Saturday night around 11, 12 o'clock at night, Central Standard Time. Yes.
We got a couple things. Joey says the stream keeps lagging, so I'll hop on when I'm home. Maybe. Bye. Have a good night.
You too. You too. Glad you were here.
And Willem says, "Great to see you guys. I gotta go. Bye."
Okay, I'm glad you were here.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
And Big Boy Rail says, "Hi, buddy.
Hey, how you doing?
Recently just got me a new N-scale box car that's very detailed."
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just picked up something in N-scale myself recently. I don't remember what it was. I really like these Atlas ones that I got that have the actual etched walkways. Those are really nice.
Isaac says, "Neat. That combo was to see how high and how far I could take it. But hey, if it helps you, that's even better."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
And Josh says, "Gabe, if I did mocking like you did to your dad, to my mom, she would say, 'What did you just say?'"
Gabe and I have this banter. We've always had this banter.
Uh-huh.
I give him garbage, and he's pretty good at giving it back. But we always do it in jest, and we know it, and so it doesn't bother us. So if you guys hear us ever getting on each other, it's sometimes we get frustrated about things that we're working on because we're not quite sometimes on the same page as far as what we're trying to do. He wants to do one way, and I want to do another, and you can probably figure out who wins that battle 9 times out of 10. But anyway, he's giving me a sour look from the corner. But anyway, if you guys ever hear us, it's not like that. I mean,
Yeah.
it isn't. We get along great, because otherwise I would have bounced him out of here 2 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So 3 years ago when he hit 18.
Yeah.
So, no, we do get along fantastically well, and he does with his mother also, and he's going through college right now, so we're just making it as easy as possible so he doesn't have any stress about any of that.
And I couldn't be more appreciative.
Oh, you don't have to say anything like that. I'm just telling him. So
I know.
it's just what you do. So
Okie says, "No, family gets frustrated at each other."
yeah, surprise.
Trace the Plane says, "Yeah, Okie, that's unheard of."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes I know I even start when we're talking in front of you guys, it's like I'll say, "Oh, did it just sound like I just chewed him out?" That's pretty bad, because it wasn't meant to sound that way, because we just have this banter that he and I have. That it's just he knows at the end of the day that I never meant anything I said, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. Yeah. So it actually works out well. It works out well that he knows enough about computers and everything. That he's able to help me with this, and we're looking forward to a lot of years of enjoying working on this and keeping it building. And even when he moves out, I hope he comes back and he helps with it. So we'll just see how it goes. So, but anyway, let's run a train. I think I'm gonna put. I don't know. I don't know which power pack goes to which track. I should probably start labeling them. Whoa! Why should I do that?
Big Boy says he got that at the Midwest Model Railroad store, and the box car was on sale, not the full $30.
Oh, excellent!
That's even better.
That is. Yeah, we don't have to do that.
Josh says he finally saw the real Big Boy.
Oh,
on
very
July
good.
18th.
Excellent. Well, hope it was what you were expecting. We had a friend, you guys, we told you about one of our subscribers. We've got to know him pretty good. We found out he only lives like 30 miles up the road. And he's come down a couple of times, and he came down last Thursday. We did some car weathering. I showed him how to do some of my car weathering. And then the next day he went to go see the Big Boy down in Dixon, Illinois. And he's posted a bunch of videos of it, and I said, "Looks like you guys had a great time." And he said they did. He says, the first time he'd ever seen an articulated steam locomotive work. I've seen the Challenger a number of times, 3985, back when it was in service. So it's kind of old hat for me. I have not been to see 4014 yet. After you see one, it's kind of like the same. I've seen Big Boys in person. I think I've seen 6 total so far across the country in various museums. So I've seen it up close and in person, and I've raced the Challenger across Nebraska. So I've been there, done that. So, but it was first time for him and his family, and he had a great time, and I think that was wonderful. So,
Trains to Plane says, yeah, me and my mom call each other B all the time. It's our little thing.
oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, yep. Hey, I grabbed the right one. Look at there.
Hey.
I got the Surfliner going. So this was a gift from one of our subscribers, actually Ryan, the guy we were just talking about, who's come over to do some of the weathering and stuff. He got this off of our Amazon wish list for us. I've been wanting the Surfliner for quite a while, and he sent this to us. He got it through Amazon, and it got shipped to us about maybe, I guess, about 3-4 months now back. What you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
it's about that.
Why don't you get the camera
Yeah.
and aim it in a second when it comes back around underneath the other station over there.
Yeah.
For those of you that haven't seen the other station is a big 3D prints based on the kind of based on the one from Walthers, but just much nicer.
Zoom in on it as it goes underneath.
Or just show it. Yeah, get it so you can see it.
Not knock things off.
Yeah, don't hit my bridge again.
I say as I hit your bridge.
If you're about to, I saw that lake edge. Like, are you going to do it even though it's just up?
Yeah.
All right, so here is we just put a whole video up about this station that showed everything from the beginning with the building the support, everything underneath, all those columns, the I-beams, the whole works. So you can see all 3 cars plus most of the engine fits right underneath that. We're going to have on either side, we're going to have the platforms, loading platforms there, and we'll have fuel arms for the engines. And we're going to have over in the corner, we're going to have a big fuel tank with pipes coming over to supply. So that's, then we'll have another station right here, which is going to be the Hall of Justice, which we're going to convert. It's got the curve we want, the big beautiful window curve. So we're going to turn that into the Cincinnati station. Make it look more like that. There's some work that has to be done to it. But that's what we're going to put right down here at track level. So it'll be down at this level versus these, and this one being raised, suspended over the tracks. So we'll just pull this one to the stop, and we'll pull out the auto train. There we go. All right, we got something here.
Let's see. Big Boy asks, what freight engines do you have? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, freight engines, well, right back here, you can probably see we've got a CPKC and we've got a BNSF. This one was also a gift off of our Amazon wish list. Somebody got for us and sent. And this was also a gift, and I think I know who sent this one. They haven't fessed up to it, but I'm pretty sure I know who sent this one. We have the FEC, Florida East Coast. We've got these 2 were also gifts to the layout from a subscriber. We've got 2 more Amtraks. We've got the Lifesaver and we've got the Pepsi can. So these will be on. We're gonna have a lot of Amtrak trains. Then we have. See if I can find them here.
Isaac says maybe if I figure out this ESU lock sound, I might make my own whistle doing so.
Cool.
I do sound effects with my mouth of cars, trains. So yeah.
Well, that'd be pretty neat.
So
we also have the UP Spirit, and we have 3. There's another one here someplace. Anyway, we have 3 of the Montana Rail Link SD70 ACEs also. So those are our freights at this point. There's more that were coming out that I definitely want to get. I know they'll bring them out. I want to get the when they do come out. I want to get the 250th, the Norfolk Southern, all 3 of those 250th anniversary ones.
they're talking amongst themselves. Trains to Planes is making a joke with Oki, and Oki didn't get the joke. So we'll see if he'll be able to figure it out.
All right, so there's So here's our two that we're running right now, more common. I do plan on, I'm gonna, this one's DCC. What?
Got it set in a nice position.
Okay. This one is,
And somebody, Korean says hi.
well,
Yeah.
glad you joined us. We're just running some trains and I was showing the update to the layout. So I'm gonna run this and I'm gonna change out one of the trains. This is Surfliner, so I'll probably I'll probably put it on the front of the Surfliner. I got this one at a train show, and then we also have another one of the track safety ones. So I'll put that one on another. We'll start running some of those.
Big Boy says I got an N scale Union Pacific 1995 Chicago Northwestern System Heritage and a
Ooh.
BNSF Heritage.
Oh, I like that Chicago
Heritage.
Northwestern. I've been looking for that one.
Yeah, Heritage 3.
Cool.
BNSF.
Okay. All right. So I think the Surfliner's been sitting there long enough for the passengers to disembark and board. So we'll get him going. He hasn't been here long enough. Not with that. This is the auto train. If you don't know what the auto train is, you can Google it. Wherever it runs from DC down into Florida. You can watch it on Virtual Rail. I think it's Ashland, Virginia. It goes through there once a day, usually mornings. They usually have about 10 of the passenger cars and about 20 of the auto carriers. And the process, or what it is you buy a ticket, all included with whatever that price is. I don't know, it's like $1,900. They load your car up into the auto carrier, and you take it from wherever you're at down to wherever you're going, and then they'll unload it, and you've got your car. So that's been running since the 70s. It was its own road. It was its own railroad for a long time.
Isaac says I'm gonna get off the live. See ya.
All right. Well, glad you joined us. Thank you again so much.
Yeah.
We will definitely be getting more trees. So whenever you see our park, you know you were part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think he's been here long enough. There we go.
Scott Liscombe says Jesus loves you, bro.
You too.
Yep.
You too. What is that noise? Fireworks. Fireworks
Friday.
down
It's Friday night.
down the stadium for the baseball. I thought, is my engine going bad? not an engine going bad.
I was thinking, oh, is it thunder? Are we getting more rain?
Yeah, no, it's fireworks. That's fireworks.
Let's see. Okie says one of the auto trains hit and killed a lady in Jacksonville Wednesday night.
Oh. Well, I guarantee you, unless it was a faulty signal, it wasn't the train's fault.
No. Yeah, it says she went around the arms.
Oh, well,
It's like, okay.
they're there for a reason. The bad part about that is that engineer's gonna, even though he knows he's in the right, that engineer's gonna feel bad for killing somebody the rest of his life. What kind of trauma is that?
Yeah. Josh says I saw number 4017 Big Boy in Green Bay.
Yes.
At the museum.
Yep, we've seen that one ourselves. And I've seen the one in Texas, and I've seen the one in Denver, and the one in Omaha, not the one that restored, but there's another one sitting on the hill with a centennial as you come into town. And then there's been another one before the 4014, so. I've seen quite a few of them. The one in Texas, they were actually talking about trying to restore that one for a movie. But it just wound up being too cost prohibitive. They started looking into the numbers, what it was going to cost to restore it. That was just a little much.
Okie says baseball.
Yeah, baseball. We got a lady that owns ABC. She's, I think, the 8th richest woman in the world, or not world, but the United States. She lives around here. She's redoing our entire city. That's why all our property values and taxes are going up. She built a beautiful stadium downtown for our minor league team, and they put on quite the shows.
Trains to Plane says I'm going to go to the National Railroad Museum one day.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Come visit.
Now, that's the
us
one in
here.
Pennsylvania, I think, isn't it?
No, the national one is here, I'm pretty sure, in Green Bay. I'm pretty sure that's the national one.
No.
Hang on.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the one in Pennsylvania.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
What's the one in Scranton? Or wherever it is in Pennsylvania? There's also one in California. Up around Sacramento.
That is the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania in Strasburg, Lancaster County.
And how about the one in California, Northern California?
Victoria sent a star for 2 jewels and says hi.
Oh, well, thank you. Hi, how you doing? Glad you joined us. We're just running some Amtrak. I went over everything that we did, that we're getting ready to have happen. Big news tonight on the elevated track. We went over all that. If you missed it, you can rewatch the live stream on it when it gets archived. But you'll see the results of it by Tuesday. So there's gonna be some big changes to our elevated track. So that's the biggest news, and it's changing pretty much everything. How we were gonna run trains, how it was gonna look here, the whole works. So.
The one in California is the California State Railroad Museum.
Okay.
You remember when we went and rode on Thomas?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was Green Bay, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
Not down at the one in Union.
No.
So I know it goes down to Union all the time too.
Yeah, because it was what we had gone up and stayed there in Green Bay.
Is that what it was?
You guys surprised me with it.
Oh, that's right. That's me and my memory. So.
That's okay. Victoria says everything looks so amazing. I love that teal color. It came out beautiful.
Thank you. I do love this. Yes. For the oxidized copper, I'm really happy with it. Again, it doesn't show up as well. I'm hoping I've got those 4 brand new lights, which I still haven't even tested yet to see if they work, that I got from Amazon. I better get it done here pretty soon, or I'm gonna be outside the return window if they're not operating right. We've got a massive amount of light getting ready to come into here. So I think I probably should tackle that, at least test them and make sure they're working. If not, get rid of this bank of lights right here to where I have those 100 lights all coming down. Might be able to see these colors a little better.
Victoria says we definitely need the lights.
Yes. This it's gonna be like daylight in here when we get done. We have four 4-foot long sections with 100 lights in each section. And these are the kind of lights they usually use to light up garages with. So eventually we'll have probably 6, because I'll put one over the yards too, and one over this back area, and then the 4 in this square like we've got right here. So it's really going to light up. We got a really good deal. It was wasn't that during Prime Days or whatever it was we just had? And we got all 4 lights for like $30 with free shipping. Yeah, it's like wow. And I've used this type of light before. You can connect them in a string. To where you just have one on-off switch. But I'm probably going to split it to where I don't have to be blinded when I'm in here working on the trains. To where I can maybe have just 2 of the sets on at once.
Victoria sent sparkles for 2 jewels.
Oh, well, thank you. Boy, that was sure something tonight with all those stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you again, guys. That was amazing.
Everyone who's donated and given gifts.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Thank you so much.
Like I said, you'll all be on the plaque in the train room here.
Yep.
All along the fascia and stuff when people come, which they're starting to. Let's get a nice little double Amtrak action going on here coming out from underneath the station. See if I can get him to catch up. There we go. I love when that comes out like that. Yeah.
Trains to Plane says there's one major downside to going down south to the Gala with 9 locos.
Going down to what now?
To that Gala.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And what's the downside?
Oh yeah, he hasn't talked.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Got them pacing each other a little bit here now. There we go. That's pretty good. I want to get another set of the Surfliner cars, make a 6 set.
Josh says I'm heading off. Awesome
Okay.
live stream and awesome looking station.
Thank you. Glad you joined us. We'll be on again. Okay, so in case those of you that are going, come and go tonight. So you know, Tuesday we'll be doing a big live stream Tuesday night with hopefully all the new stuff done for the elevated track. At least stuff into place, so you'll get a better idea of what we're gonna look like.
Villarreal, says hi from Portugal.
Well, hello there. Glad you joined us.
Uh,
We're just running a little bit of trains, talking about the layout.
Oh. Trains to Plane says I can't call my girlfriend and she will probably get pissed because she isn't happy that we don't call much as it is, so like she might leave me.
So she might, oh,
Yeah.
well, you know, I've gone through a lot of relationships in my time before I met Susan. I didn't meet her until I was 29. And it's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing, but you know, the biggest key is just always listening, making sure you listen to them, and support when you can, and make as much time as you possibly can. But I'm just repeating things that everybody knows.
He says it's like, so like what do I do? It's a difficult balance.
It is. It is. Um, you'll either find a groove or you won't. I know that sounds terrible. It sounds cold, but it's not. I went through a lot of relationships before I met Gabe's mom. And finally found the one that worked. And now we've been together for 30,
3 years.
I'm just trying to think, is that the marriage or the time I've known her?
What time? How many years did it take before you dated to marry?
2,
So 35 years.
35 years? Okay. So that's how long we've been together now. So it takes a while to find the right one.
He says I'm very new to this relationship thing. It's my first time having a proper relationship.
And that can make it even harder because you don't know what's expected. And I remember those days. My wife doesn't expect much of me anymore. I'm fortunate, but being with her for 35 years. So,
Yeah.
but when you're young and you're getting started, it's better to make more of an effort. Which sounds really bad about me because I'm not making a big enough effort. And I know I don't. I take her for granted all the time. I don't know why she puts up with me. But then you have things that happen like when they were gone for the 3 days this past week and how much we all missed each other. So
This makes you appreciate things more.
it does. You'll find your rhythm with it. And if it's not with her, you'll find the right one on down the line. So it all will work out the way it's supposed to work out. I'm a firm believer of that. Whatever your destiny is, you'll get there. So just take your time and just try to be a good person. That's all I can say is just if you're a good person, good things come to you. So just take it easy and just see how it plays out. And if you suggest some things, and even though it may seem like I know this for many years, it seems like things, I don't want to do that, it sounds so stupid. It's still gotta do them. Still gotta do them.
He says anyway, I'll stop ranting.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's perfectly fine. That's, we're just talking life here and running trains. It's always fine to talk about anything you want to talk about here. Except politics. We don't talk politics here. Anything else is okay. Too many fights and too many things start over politics, and I don't want to know anybody's position on politics, and nobody needs to know my position on politics. So, I think things are better that way when we don't. Maybe I'll bring the CPKC out of the hole. I gotta switch tracks. I gotta switch power packs.
I said, we just realized there's 4 days left for the UK to get the new Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a really good preview today. I haven't watched it yet. Saw a really good preview today of Spider Noir. And they said you can choose, Gabe. I looked.
Yeah, either color or black and
But
white.
then I looked in there. I clicked into the page and there was no option. It showed it as color, but then there was no option showing black and white or color. I want it as black and white
Yeah.
because it's got that feel because of the time period it was set at.
Mm-hmm. And that's literally what noir is about.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. I got to get something better than this. I'll work on something for a control panel. I don't have to shift the clips and wires. We'll get there.
Crochet Lady says, happy wife, happy life.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, those of you that are new to us, you know, we do this quite regularly. We have these impromptus and stuff. So if you like what you've seen, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications because sometimes we only give like maybe an hour's notice. We usually try to give a little more than that. But sometimes we only give an hour's notice before we do live streams. Plus, then when we launch our new videos, which we do every day, you'll know when our new videos come on. All right. I just finished working on this engine, the CPKC. It was having performance issues. I bought it brand new. I didn't buy it brand new. It was given to me as a gift brand new. But there were definitely some issues with it. And not quite sure what that was all about, but I seem to have cleared it up pretty good. It was not operating good at slow speeds. The light was flickering all the time. So I just tore the entire engine apart, got down in and cleaned absolutely everything, and it seems to be doing okay now. I like that lash up, that CPKC and the BNSF together. What I need to do is I need to get some CP equipment and some KCS equipment and have just a dedicated train for that line. Yeah, now lights aren't flickering one little bit. They're just solid as on solid completely. Well, it sounds nice. The cars all sound good. You can see the weathering that I've done on everything. There's the Homer car. That's based on a real car with Homer Simpson painted on the side of an auto rack. If you've never seen it before, just Google auto rack Homer Simpson. And you'll see the real car.
Thanks the plane says, help me, I may or may not be stuck between my bed and my wall. It's very uncomfortable.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Big boy says I got a CPKC box car.
Oh, cool. I got another gift given to me by a friend. I got a KCS coil car. Love this car, but man, it squeals. I don't know what the deal is. It's got metal wheels, but man, I put it on there and I thought it was the engine going bad. Because I had it right behind the CPKC so when I took this off, the noises all went away. So I don't know why some cars actually squeal like that. I'm gonna have to do some research and find what I could do I love it. I'd like to put it back on the train, but I just don't know what to do about that for noise. Well, it should be good. We'll run a freight and we'll run the auto train. Yeah, that looks really nice together. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having another CPKC like that, because where are they? Somewhere around here, I've got 3D printed container cars. I'm gonna paint it black, and I'm gonna put a fuel cell in it for LNG fuel and make a fuel tender. So I put it between both engines like they run on the Florida East Coast line.
Oh, Finch Place says it's lagging.
The video?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So anybody else, is it lagging for anybody else?
I said it's got it.
Got it out? Okay. Yeah, that just looks really nice, right down and going together underneath the, I love that look. And from here, it looks really great as it goes away. We'll get more cameras as we go along, get better angles for you guys where you can shift between, views.
Do I shift views?
Huh?
Do you need me to shift views?
No, we're all right. Yeah, there we go. Trying to get them facing each other. Yeah, that does. So, I get another tire pack, I'll be able to do 3 main lines. So I think at the next train show, I'll look and see if I can find a used MRC, another used MRC, or if I can find a brand new one in the box for cheap. And then that way, all I do is I have to buy 3 more power packs, and I'll have the 2 for the elevated track. That'll work. Gonna be time here pretty soon before I get all this stuff finished to clean all my tracks. I'll lift everything up. I'm not gluing any of this down, and I'm gonna have wires inside the stations with quick connects. So that I can just tip it back, loosen the quick connects, be able to take the stations right off, take it right off, set it off to the side so I can lift the platform off, clean all the tracks, put it back down. Same with the other station over there. That'll make things so simple. And that's the other thing. Like I said, when I was talking about the elevated, I'm not gonna have a problem cleaning the tracks now, having just having the one level with the 2 tracks.
Trains the plane's got unstuck.
Do what?
Trains the plane's got unstuck.
Oh, that's good. We wake up with lots of aches and pains and we have to sleep like that. I'm gonna start working pretty soon on that back wall that's underneath the station. It's gonna have the elevators. We're gonna have a freight elevator and we're gonna have a people elevator. And some stairs back there that'll go to the farthest loading platform. And then we'll also have the crossovers to get to the different platforms between the tracks so that people can get to it. We'll have lots of people lined up on there. We'll have lights underneath all of this so everything's illuminated. It's all gonna look really good. All right, so I think we're gonna probably be pretty close to calling it a night here. So again, if you've liked what you've seen, do like and subscribe and hit that notification so you don't miss it. Because we may still pop up and do, even though we're talking about Tuesday, we may still pop up on Sunday. And if I've got a little bit, if I got something to show you, we may still do that and then do the other one on Tuesday. So if you want to see that one on Sunday, you don't want to miss out, just be sure to do that and get that notification put on there. And be sure to check your subscriptions because we're still getting messages from YouTube saying that they're still having an issue with their programming or something, and it's still kicking people off of channels that they like. They're losing their subscriptions. So be sure if you are a subscriber, make sure that just check it from time to time and make sure you're still subscribed. I'm gonna pull the Surfliner around.
Trains the plane says, "Oh, don't worry, I wake and live with plenty of aches and pains everywhere."
I know that feeling.
He's stuck again.
Yeah, I know how the aches and pains go. This week I did, since I stayed home and I didn't go on the trip with him, I took that time when I had some time, and I did a lot of yard work. And it doesn't look like I did anything. This yard is so overgrown. It takes a lot. We have a 200-foot long property. It's not so wide. It's only about maybe 50 foot wide. I think it's only about a third of an acre. I'm sure Oki's probably laughing at me. You think that's a big piece of property? So, but when we bought it, the place was so overgrown. and I've been battling it ever since. Okay. All right, everybody. Again, thank you again so much tonight for everything. Those of you that really hit it tonight with us, you'll see all the new trees going in. So you're basically, what you've done is probably given us most of the trees for up here. So you'll see that in the next, as soon as I get this elevated track situation figured out, and I get everything in place, then I know where I've got, be able to put trees, because it'll be a permanent thing then. We'll start working on the green space that's going to be in front of the elevated, where the park is, like a city usually has down in the downtown area. Most big cities have a big green space. That's what we're doing. We'll start here with all the gardens working around, and then this will all be green space going that way, all the way around to the other station. So this will really help with us. Again, thank you so much, and thank you everybody for being here.
Crochet Lady says super duper group tonight.
It was.
When will we meet again?
We might this weekend, but if not, Tuesday for sure. Because that'll give me the day and a half, Monday and Tuesday, to be able to get the elevated track situated. We may come back for a shorty on Sunday, because I'm going to finish these. I'm going to finish doing the weathering on these coal cars that we did on the live stream yesterday. So I'll have that done. So I may show you that. And I'm really starting to get to the point where I want to get at least the towers done on Skid Row. So I've got to make some ladders. So if I work on that this weekend, I may show that. But if not, we'll show all that, everything on Tuesday. So it looks like probably Tuesday for sure. Possibly maybe late Sunday. So we'll just kind of see how it goes, how much I get done. So, but anyway, thank you again, everybody, so much for being here. Gabe, you want to come take care of this?
You betcha.
When I get these cars done from Blade Runner and Fifth Element, we'll show you those. We'll start showing you each week all the new Easter egg stuff that we printed off. And then as I start to sand them, file them, paint them, we'll show you the progress on all of them. So, hope you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy it. We're doing a little bit of a road trip tomorrow. We're going to go check out a new hobby shop. It's not a new hobby shop. It's been around for quite some time, but we're probably going to do a video of showing the hobby shop tomorrow. Yes.
Trains to Plane says I'm just gonna sleep on the floor so I don't get stuck again. See you next time.
Okay. Sounds like a good plan.
And Crochet Lady says adios.
All right. So we will we'll get those. We'll probably have a new hobby shop review video Sunday or Monday from after tomorrow. They also have a layout in the basement and a club that is there. They're usually there on Saturdays. So that's why we're kind of going. So you can go check it out and see if there's anything really cool that they got running or something. So we'll let you guys know. We'll have some videos of something. So if they've got some really good deals, we'll make sure we get you his contact information. All right. So everybody take care. And thanks for joining us. And we shall see you Sunday or Tuesday. So have a good one, everybody. Thanks again for everything.